Good morning, Pelham Road. Hope you're having a good day. Wanted to say a word of thanks for watching these. I mean, when we started these 10 weeks ago, I wanted to call this John the Baptist because I thought I'd be a voice crying in the wilderness. That's what they call John the Baptist, a voice crying in the wilderness. I thought that's all it's going to be, is just me, and I'm just going to be talking to nobody. But y'all have been very faithful and very supportive, and appreciate the emails and the calls and the comments below, and hope this provides some measure of inspiration for you during these difficult times. If you haven't been to our Instagram account recently, you need to check it out. I made up this sign, a new sign for it. Instagram at Pelham Road. We appreciate all that Lynn does over there. She oftentimes has these little contests where you have to caption this. She puts up a picture of somebody and says, caption this. It's always very entertaining and inspiring. Well, violence never begins with hate. Violence is usually the final third of the whole cycle. It appears that it begins with disrespect. Just disrespect, words of disrespect. Someone in authority, maybe a parent even. Could be a journalist, maybe a coach, politician, a member of the clergy. Sometimes we do it. We say something about another group of people or another person, and it's disrespectful. Could be women, could be gay folks, could be people of color, could be your son-in-law. Well, that sentence or two of disrespect sets something in motion. It's a domino that when you knock it over, it begins to knock over other dominoes. In 2011, an activist from South Carolina said a gorilla, which escaped from the zoo, was an ancestor of African Americans. Just knocks that domino over. Just disrespectful. Or how about this one, which was said by popular radio host? Let the unskilled jobs that take absolutely no knowledge whatsoever to do, let stupid and unskilled Mexicans do them. Just knock that domino over. Two sentences that did not ask anyone to do anything violent, but by being spoken by people of authority, gave others permission to continue the cycle of disrespect until it arrives at its terminus, which sometimes is violence. When we say these things, we never know really who is listening. And better yet, we really don't even know what they hear. When a person of authority gives others permission to be disrespectful or rude, all it takes is time, and you'll have a cocktail of hate. Now, hate, of course, can cook real slow. At first, hate just bleeds out as talking about, just fill in the name of the group, whatever group, fill in the blank. And really, for most people, the hate never really gets much past racist jokes, sexist jokes, or mean, hurtful nicknames, which is bad enough, but let's be realistic, that's not violence. Yet for some people, the hate is brought to a boil. And when it comes to a boil, violence is the outcome. And then we sit around and we ask ourselves, wringing our hands, where did this hate come from? Where did all of this hate come from? And Jesus has already told us where it came from. In Matthew 15, he says clearly, are you being willfully stupid? Don't you know that anything that is swallowed works its way out through the intestines and is finally defecated? But what comes out the mouth gets its start in the heart. And it's from the heart that we vomit up evil arguments, murders, adulteries, fornications, theft, lies, and cussing. That's what pollutes. Eating or not eating certain foods, washing or not washing your hands, that's neither here nor there. Of course, that was the translation from the Message. So, we all know now where it comes from. It comes from the heart. And it makes its debut in just words, disrespectful words. I guess that means that we need to be very mindful of what we say. But maybe we also need to be very mindful of who we listen to. Maybe we should stop watching that station, or maybe we should stop listening to that music, or maybe we should not spend so much time with that person. Because if they're disrespecting someone, it likely won't be long before we're doing the same. Or with time and opportunity, maybe even worse. Got a song I'm going to recommend about this subject. It's by the Staple Singers, which is kind of old now, but it's called Respect Yourself. I'd ask you to go to your iTunes or Pandora or whatever you use and look it up. Respect Yourself by the Staple Singers. Have a great day.